Empty studios, cameras smashed to the ground, a demolished server room. This was the site at Dijla TV the morning after an unprecedented attack on its offices in Baghdad. In the course of 20 minutes, the entire building was ransacked, equipment seized, and then the newsroom set on fire. Mohammed was one of a dozen staff present when the raid took place.
17 cars arrived. In each car, there were 5 people wearing black clothes. The vehicles had no license plates. They wore helmets and body armor. They were carrying light weapons with full military devices.
Mohammed presumes Dijla was targeted for its coverage of the protests. The question on everyone's mind, who is responsible? For the moment, there are few answers.
There's no indication it was a government force. Not the cars, not the insignia that any force is supposed to wear. This is a force without insignia, without an address, without number plates.
A few kilometers down the same road, NRT, another local channel, takes stock of the devastation after a very similar incident. In fear of reprisals, this man wanted to remain anonymous.
This is the newsroom. You can see the state it is in. They entered here. They were masked. We don't know anything. We don't know who they belong to. An unknown armed group.
A building housing 3 production companies, including one that works for Saudi-funded Al Arabiya Al Hadaf, were raided the same way. This footage, published by Al Arabiya, shows the attack. According to witnesses, the assailants followed the same blueprint. They threatened the journalists and systematically destroyed or confiscated equipment. They also filmed the operation with 2 professional cameras and attempted to remove surveillance footage. Many of the journalists we met were simply too afraid to talk because they feel that the government won't protect them. We are here between the offices of NRT behind me and the production companies in front of me, and there is a police station right across the street, and yet they did nothing to intervene. Authorities have launched an investigation, and the Ministry of Interior condemned the attacks. No official was immediately available for an interview.